Hello everyone, in this session, we will introduce how to use Skin Editor to create a robot's face. Before we start, let's watch an introductory video of Skin Editor. In the following courses, we will proceed from the introduction, skin editing guide to the demonstration, and finally, supplementary explanations of advanced skin editing. Chapter 1, Introduction. The skin of the NUA robot represents its face, consisting of components such as facial contours, features, and decorations. Through the skin editor, you can assemble all object images into a complete face and display dynamic expressions. The tool provides 3 detailed templates of robot skin frameworks. Simply upload static images to create 6 to 8 dynamic expressions easily. First of all, enter the official website of NUA. Click on the character icon at the top right to log into your NUA account. After logging in, please check the authorization status of the robot in the Biz authorization in My Device. Click on My Tools or the list icon at the top right to find Skin Editor. Then you will enter the homepage of Skin Editor. Chapter 2, Skin Editing Guide. In the Skin Editor, there are 3 character templates available: Bongo, Cat, and Husky, which are the built-in faces of the robot. These native materials can be used as a reference or modified directly. Different templates have distinct characteristics, so please pay attention when using them. The first character is Bongo, which is the default face of Kebi. It is simple, cute, and also has a sense of technology and rich expressions. It is suitable for character design with simple styles like color blocks and lines, but not for overly complex facial styling. The cat has big round eyes, spots, and soft whiskers. It is suitable for slightly more complex character designs and has many special effects that can present dramatic expressions. It needs to notice that it is not recommended to have patterns around the eyes of the cat. The husky has droopy eyelids, fluffy fur, and cool heterochromatic eyes. It is suitable for characters with large facial designs and offers a different character personality from the cat. Its eyes, nose, and mouth are positioned lower than the other 2, and the eyelids are slanted. To download files, please click NUA Source in the left sidebar of the Skin Editor, and then click Download All to get all the skin files for reference or modification. The downloaded files will include folders for the 3 characters, each containing Field Range Reference, UV Map Grid, Expression Preview Reference, and 4 UV maps of the character. So what is UV map? The robot's skin is composed of UV maps, which can be seen as images with multiple fields. The system extracts facial features from the UV map fields and combines them into a complete character face. Each character is made up of 4 UV maps. Taking the cat as an example, from left to right, the images are the face, mouth shape 1, mouth shape 2, and special effects. The mouth shapes are animated with 4 images from left to right, showing the sequence of opening. Special effects are used to present various expressions of the robot. In the 0-align-ref folder, there are files that mark the field ranges, showing the corresponding positions of each field on the skin and UV maps. It is recommended to use this field range reference to roughly align the areas for editing the UV maps. In the 0-clean grid folder, there are blank grid files named black grid and field names. These files can be used to assist in creating the final UV maps for skins. There are 3 main methods for creating skins. The first one is creative editing, which is to modify the graphic content on the template directly. The second one is free design, which is redesign the skin and place it according to the fields on the UV map. The third one is static image, that place a static image, such as a store logo, in a specific field on the UV map, foregoing the expression changes of the skin. The static image method is suitable for robots without a need for character expressions. Simply place the static image in the face area of UV-F1 and leave other areas blank. After we have the basic concept, let's do it together. Please use the skin files for creative editing and apply them as the robot's face. To complete this task, you need to follow 6 main steps. First, you need to download NUA resource files for the skin and select one of the characters for creative editing. Next, export the file as a transparent .png file, then upload the UV maps to the skin editor. Finally, deploy it to the robot and apply the completed skin on the robot. It is recommended to press the pause button first, try to operate by yourself, and then refer to the following example video after completion. To edit the skin, you can use Paint 3D or other graphic software. For example, if your device uses the Windows system, you can search for and open Paint 3D in the Microsoft Store. First, open the UV-F1 an image file from the native material files with the graphic software, and then start editing. For instance, you can draw stars in Bongo's eyes or add eyelashes. After completing the edits, export the image as a .png file. After completing the edits for UV-F1, UV-M1, UV-M2, and UV-VFX01 files, you can proceed to the Skin Editor webpage. On the home page, click Add Skin and select from blank. Enter the skin name and select the character template you are using. Then, upload the image files sequentially to their corresponding fields. Once the upload is complete, the system will automatically generate a preview image on the right. Click the Upload button at the bottom right of the preview image to save the skin successfully. Next, click the bottom right of the skin card, and then click Deploy. Select the robot to which you want to deploy. Click Deploy. Check the progress, and finally click Deployment Successful. After the deployment is complete, let's take a look at the effects on the robot. Enter the main menu on the robot. Click the Accessories icon. Click the Roll tab at the bottom. Select the skin you just deployed, and confirm to change the face of the robot. If you want to revert to the previous face after applying the custom-designed character, you can go back to the roll page and click the Reset button in the upper right corner of the skin to restore it. To apply a new custom-designed skin again, you will need to redeploy it from the web page. After learning the basic functions, we will introduce the advanced skin editing. For free designing skins, it is recommended to use software that can export transparent background image files. Band has features such as layer separation, clipping mask, and to draw each element separately, such as the face, eyes, nose, mouth, and emotion effects. The purpose of exporting transparent background image files is that the robot will use rectangular units to extract content from the image files and overlay them on the skin. As shown in the image, if the background of the image file is not transparent, the underlying layers will be covered and not displayed. Therefore, make sure to export .png files with a transparent background. The concept of layers is like stacking transparencies on top of each other, where you can see the layers below through the transparent areas of the top layers. Each layer does not affect the next layer. It is recommended to place parts that need separate editing or separate exporting on different layers for easier operation and modification. Additionally, it is advisable to place the field range reference, black grid, and field names, and skin on different layers when editing the image file. This way, you can turn off the layers with the field range reference and black grid and field name before exporting the image. The purpose of clipping mask is to control the display range of a particular layer. For example, if you want to create a circular avatar using the cat's face, you can apply a circular clipping mask to the cat to control the content displayed within the circular range. Clipping masks are primarily used to restrict the display and extraction range of each field in Skin Editor. In Skin Editor, clipping masks are primarily used to restrict the display and extraction range of each field. The production process is as follows. First, use the graphics software to design the skin. Next, disassemble the objects on different layers according to the field range reference and place them in the corresponding areas. Finally, export the UV map as an image file with a transparent background. Open your preferred graphics software and create a workspace of 1024 by 567 pixels for skin drawing. Next, before starting to disassemble the skin, please decide which template you will use for your robot's face. Please center align the field range reference that provided in the example on the skin. The aligned result is as shown in the image. Then, ungroup the field range reference to free up each field box. Refer to the UV map field descriptions and group, mask, or apply clipping masks to all objects with their corresponding boxes. For example, group the cat's right eyebrow with the eyebrow box and the pattern on the upper left forehead with the hair box. After disassembling the skin, place the disassembled objects in the corresponding positions on the UV map, as shown in the image. Next, open the template and compare your UV map with the original UV map of the character, and fill in any missing items. Once everything is complete, you can clear the rectangles of the field range reference. Demonstration using Adobe Illustrator. First, take the cat's nose as an example. Move the nose layer below the reference field layer, and drag both objects to a clean workspace. Apply a clipping mask to the two objects to create a nose graphic with the reference field outline. Then, place this object in the corresponding UV map field. Repeat this step to disassemble all the skin parts and place them in the corresponding fields. For example, place the hair in the hair field and the eyes in the eyes field. You can also disassemble and group the skin parts first, and then place them in the corresponding fields all at once. After cutting the images, you need to export the UV maps to upload them to the skin editor. Each UV map should be a 2048 by 2048 pixel PNG transparent file, with a total of 4 files. It is recommended that you do not export the black grid and field names used for alignment to avoid including the black grid into the usable area accidentally. The cleared black grid and field names should look as shown in the image. Copy the 4 exported image files into the folder named 0-illustrator-preview and check that the file names are correct. Then open the preview document in the folder to see the expression preview of the character. Finally, follow the previous tutorial steps to upload the UV map files to the skin editor and deploy them to the robot, and you've completed your own robot skin. Congratulations on learning the skin editor. For more tutorials, please scan the QR code to continue learning at the NUA support.